In the next two videos, we're just gonna add the UI of the player health and the attack bar, and then you can work on from there to add whatever you want in your game. So let's start making the next part. So we go into our prefab, into the player, into here, and then we click on the UI camera, and from here we go to, we have the player health, which is done. Let's make the action bar. So we're gonna need a background. So let's make a panel. And I actually see more and more games that doesn't have a background. But let's just make one here. You can always remove it. So that will be the action bar background. And we're gonna make several things in here, I think. We're gonna, first let's see what size is it currently. It's 500, 545. Let's just take that. And the background should like that. Great. Let's put in the image to the background. So like put it in the bar here, and you can set up the lightning so you can see it. It kind of depends how you want it, if you want this bar or not. But let's just have it like that. And then you actually maybe want to have these, let's see, it will be 45 times 45, and you will add a image, and you will stretch it out. I can see that in this kit they have some ornaments, so you can make like the ornaments like that, and say, okay, the ornaments should be anchored to oh, I clicked on the wrong one, sorry. This ornament left should be anchored to the left side, and then we will do pull it out a bit like this. So ornament is here, and then we will duplicate this one and call it ornament right, and we will put it on the other side. And then we need to rotate it a bit on the set like that. So let's put it down and set it there. There we go. So we have the ornament, and now we have the background. So on the actually I actually want them outside when I think about it. Let's just take this one, uh, because I want to do something with the action background. Let's make the first spell. So there's many ways to do this, but normally you will add like an image. Let's see, image, like this, and say it should be that. Or actually, you maybe want it a bit smaller, so even more actually, because I want to see the frame on this. So now I can see the frame. And you just want to start making it out, so say frame, background, etc. What you want. But because we already have a background, you maybe just gonna need a frame. So there's many ways to build this up. So, um, so let's see. Could add like button square this one. So this will be the frame. So let's rename that to frame, and then we will have an image of a spell image. Let's like that and change it. That. And then we're gonna add a spell image. I downloaded like some random spell icons just to show. So you can find that on the asset store, but let's put in like the swing here. So we have our first spell, and what we also want to be able to is to like click on it. So let's see, we will add a bottom to it, so we can click on the spell. And what more we want to add is we are gonna add a little bit of text. So let's click on the frame, or actually the spell image. Say UI text mesh pro, and we're gonna set it to the corner, and we're gonna make it very small. So this is so the player can see what keybind they have. So normally someone would maybe just put in an image in of one, but then you cannot change like the key binding and make that fit. So auto size and 8 and 12 and put it in the middle, and you can change all of the coloring and stuff, but let's just do it like this for now. So we have the first spell here, and let's just test it out. There we go. We can click on it. Of course, there's no function yet. So let's just get some more spells. And inside the asset, prefabs, player, we can take the, see, instead of call it frame, we can call it spell or action 1. And then we will duplicate it, and depending on how many actions you want, you can say like I want 8. And then we'll go in here and say at the vertical layout group, oh sorry, at the horizontal layout group, like that. So now they're laid out perfectly, and we can add a little bit onto the left, right. So say it should start there, and maybe take it down a bit, that, and make it sure it's also it there. And then we're gonna say center. So the spacing is a bit big, so could also make them closer like this, which is probably more normal for your game, and put it to the upper left, lower left, like that. And it kind of depends how you want it, how many spells you want, and stuff like that. So you can add something here. So it's kind of open for that. Um, the way I see that my selection menu is kind of overlapping, I could be interested in doing that, but I could also be interested to doing like pods and stuff like that. So it kind of depends the style you want, but for now, just rename these. You can copy paste this name, rename tree. Kind of tedious, but it's a good idea to do. Um, so you always know which one you're working on. And let's say 7 and 8. And then you need to go into all of them and change the text also. So just open them all up. Doot, 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 doot. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we go back, we start the game, we see if it's how we want it. It's for me, this is very big, so I probably would make it smaller. And we test it out on different screen sizes to see if it sticks and fits. So it looks alright here.